You know, a lot of people in the beginning was like, really? You're going to put a freshman with a senior? How's that work? And I said, well, Sara Hughes has a lot of sand experience. She's coming from a background at USA. Kirby brings a lot of leadership just as being a senior and being here and being in the program. So I think with that combination, you can get a lot of good results. In the beginning, didn't work out as well as I thought it would, but I kept with it, and they grew and they grew and they grew.
Definitely a lot of communication. I think that's key in beach volleyball because, you know, without a person like helping you call like where the shots are open or, you know, like where to serve and where to block, I think that's definitely a good thing we've established is like our communication with one another. I mean, I've been playing since I was 8 years old, and I was fortunate enough to have a partner for about like 10 years. She's like now my best friend, but yeah, I played with her, and then I got into USA Volleyball, and with that, I was able to like get a lot of different partners and a lot more experience playing with higher level athletes. It's definitely not easy because, you know, once you have established communication and like you just know your other partner well and you have to transition to a new one, I think it's just getting to know them, like being able to work well with them, trying to just establish a good relationship on and off the court.
What happens is sometimes one person gets served, and in this case, Kirby's getting served. So for Sara, who's like so used to being so involved, she turns into a setter. So rather than be able to touch the ball twice, she's only touching it once. And so for her, she has to get her head wrapped around that this is her job, and that in order for the team to do well, she's gonna have to just set the ball as well as she can and give Kirby some great calls. Then on the flip side, Kirby, sometimes that gets in your head. It's like, why am I getting served every ball? I'm the senior, I'm the crusher, what's going on? So then she needs to relax and understand, okay, this is the way it is, and I have to trust that Sara's gonna give me a perfect set and a call. And that takes time to establish your roles and rhythm. Luckily for us, we're a sand-only program, so we get the fall. We start like September 15th and we get all the way up through November to try and feel it out and establish that. We do a lot of round robins. And I send out a piece of paper and I go, who do you want to play with? Who's your number one person? Not that I agree with them, but I do allow them to give it so that they feel like they're part of the process. It's not just like, this is what's going to happen. I let them play with that person. I let them try it. And if it works, it's awesome. And if I don't see the kind of chemistry that I think it takes, then I'll start moving them. And then we start immediately sports psychology. We go every other week with a sports psych and we talk about these things and we talk about what it makes to be a great partnership, and that maybe you're not going to be the best of friends, but on the court you need to find that balance.
I think this last week, or yesterday when we beat Pepperdine, was really awesome and kind of just like a new level for Sara and I. Because, well, we lost to them. It was our first game that we played in the beginning of the season. And I think that we just are starting to play kind of in a rhythm and in sync, and you can kind of feel the energy between each other. I think Stevie is just, me and Stevie are both kind of like really competitive people, and I think that Sara kind of is just like a different player. Like, not like she's extremely competitive too, but she's kind of to herself, kind of like calm, and I think it's just like Stevie sometimes outright like will like be competitive, and I think it just kind of varies. It's awesome because I think that that's like the most growing part of the game, is just learning how to play with someone. They're both play at such high levels, but playing with someone and learning to adopt to that person. I think that has helped me grow not only in the sport but as a person, and like dealing with other people's like strengths and weaknesses.